Everyone, welcome to Notice Tonight, the show that decodes the region. I am Wasbir Hussain. The political battle over the Citizenship Amendment Bill that the NDA government at the centre wants to convert into a law is now at its peak. The latest focus on the issue is over groups like the All Assam Students Union meeting political leaders across the board in the country to garner support against the bill and stall its passage in the Rajya Sabha. But the meeting of ASU and leaders of the Northeast Students Organization that has drawn maximum attention was the one with Congress President Rahul Gandhi. Is the meeting with Rahul Gandhi any different from the one with, for example, Shiv Sena Chief Uddhav Thackeray or Trinamool leader Saugata Roy, or an earlier meeting with JDU Chief Nitish Kumar? Well, to discuss the pulls and pressures over the Citizenship Amendment Bill, I have with me ASU Chief Advisor Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, former Chief Minister and veteran Congress leader Mr. Tarun Gogoi, top SDP leader Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mohanta, also a former Chief Minister, Assam BJP spokesman Mr. Swapnanil Barua, and Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, a political analyst and professor at the Northeastern Hind University in Shillong. Gentlemen, welcome to the program. I'd like to go straight to you, Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, Chief Advisor of the All Assam Students Union. Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, the All Assam Students Union as well as the NESO have been meeting political leaders across the country, across the board, not just in the last 2 weeks, but even before that, against the Citizenship Amendment Bill. But the question is, the moment you went and met Congress President Rahul Gandhi, all eyes were on you. There was maximum attention was focused on this meeting. Do you think the meeting with Rahul Gandhi was any different than the meeting with the other political leaders?
Now, see, it's a question of strategy. We are opposing the Citizenship Amendment Bill because it dilutes the spirit of the Assam Accord and it's a threat to the language, culture and identity of the people of Assam and Northeastern region. So, before the Lok Sabha session also, we had met 12 regional and national party leaders. As you had said, we had met the Chief Minister of Bihar, Mr. Nitish Kumarji, then Chandrababu Naidu, the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. We have met the CPM leader Yeshuri ji, then Mr. Raja of CPI, and all leaders. We have met 12 leaders of the national and regional party. But after this Lok Sabha, and during that time we had met Rajnath Singh ji, the Honorable Home Minister of our country,
right.
Then Kiran Rijiju ji, the State Home Minister of the country, and other BJP leaders also. But after that, because we had approached all, ruling and opposition, all leaders, we had approached that we do not want this bill. This bill must not come. Then when in the Lok Sabha session, in the last session, they had imposed it on the people of Assam and Northeast. And after that, what is the now roadmap? Because now the Rajya Sabha.
Yeah.
If they pass in the Rajya Sabha, it will treat it as an act. Now, what should be our approach? Northeast Student Organization and ASU. So we had approached all the leaders again. We had made because you know that the Mr. Tyagi of General Secretary of Janata Dal U, Mr. Prasant Kumar, the Vice President of Janata Dal, they came to our office.
We know all of that. Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee,
So,
Dr. Bhattacharjee, we know all of that. But the issue is, now the argument being put forward by a section of leaders, a section of people in the political spectrum, is that 855 people were martyred. The logic, the argument, this is not my saying, I'm just putting forward an argument given by the BJP that 855 martyrs, the people who were martyred during the Assam agitation, and at that time, the Congress was the party in power, and now why should organizations like ASU go and meet Rahul Gandhi? So this is one argument, but is it as simple as that, or yours is just a one-point agenda to get the bill stalled?
See, we won't forget the misrule of the Congress party during Assam movement days. We won't forget. But now at this juncture, whether we are allowing this bill to pass in Rajya Sabha or not, who are the voters in Rajya Sabha? We must prevent it because the movement in the streets in Assam and Northeast is on. Now how to prevent it in Rajya Sabha? Who are the voters? Voters are the all opposition parties except BJP. All opposition parties, Congress and UPI allies, and Shiv Sena, Janata Dal U, and other allies of NDA party. We are meeting all. That is our approach, because the voters, they will have to vote against this bill. We had requested them not to abstain from the Rajya Sabha.
Okay.
Please present in the Rajya Sabha and decisively vote against this bill. With that approach, we are meeting all. So this is a part of the whole moment, because in the Rajya Sabha, the Congress have 50 votes. UPI, they have got 66 votes.
Yes.
So again, then we went to meet Uddhav Thackerji also to seek help from Shiv Sena. And the Honorable Chief Minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumar Ji, he is all along. He is extending help to us, support to us. The Honorable Meghalaya Chief Minister, Karnal Sangma Ji, he had taken a very bold and loud stand, like Mizoram Chief Minister, he had also taken very loud and strong stand.
Right.
We are appreciating the bold stand taken by the Honorable Chief Minister of
So-
Meghalaya
so-
and Mizoram.
Yeah.
So along
So
with
the-
these Northeastern leaders, we are meeting all.
So,
we
Dr.
must prevent this
Patasarji-
bill in Rajya Sabha, because they are the voters.
So, Dr.
They must vote.
Patasarji, therefore, the meeting with Rahul Gandhi is not different, and that should not be seen separately. That is what you are arguing, basically. It is one of those meetings.
No. The question is very simple. In Rajya Sabha, the BJP, they are
Yes.
trying hard to carry this bill. That is number one. How to prevent it? So we will have to meet the all opposition leader, NDA allies, who is against this bill. We are requesting them to be present and vote against this bill. This is the approach. Where is the wrong? What is wrong? It is 1 point program.
Absolutely. BJP spokesman Swapnanil Barua just joined me. Welcome, Swapnanil. Let me quickly go to Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mohanto. Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mohanto, the ASU is in, you have heard Mr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, the ASU is in the limelight now, and as we have discussed, do you look this meeting separately? Do you look at it, do you attach any extra significance to this meeting? The BJP is saying, I will seek a response from Mr. Swapnanil Barua in a while. The BJP is saying that, okay, they have gone for a photo opportunity with the Congress President Rahul Gandhi. That is the charge which the BJP is saying. Of course, the ASU is meeting everybody in the country. Mr. Mohanto.
BJP has no right to
ASU and
criticize
NASU
it, because they placed this bill despite they given assurance to the Assam Gana Parishad and people of Assam, where the various provision of the Assam Accord will be going to dilute if this bill is passed. Not only ASU, other organization also they met Mr. Rahul Gandhi as a president of the party, Congress. But probably you know that in Rajya Sabha, if BJP is trying to pass the bill, then without support of the Congress, they will be not able to pass the bill. And strategically, ASU take a good decision. At least they requested him not given consent to the bill, which bill, if it became the law, then it will be going to harm that or dilute the different provision of the Assam Accord. And indigenous people will be going to lose its political, educational, cultural rights.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee has very categorically said it's a one-point agenda. The main aim is to get the bill defeated somehow in the Rajya Sabha. It has already been passed in the Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha is the place where, the BJP doesn't have the numbers really. So therefore, the Congress is extremely critical. That's what Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mohanto has also said. He said that ASU's decision right. But considering that ASU is a Jatiyo Hongathon, was one of the front runners of the agitation, and at that time, the Congress was in power when 855 people lost their lives and martyred. So people are trying to bring back that history and link it up with the present, move by the ASU's nationwide campaign. ASU has now taken this campaign outside Assam. This campaign is a national campaign against the Citizenship Amendment Bill with the help of the different political parties that the ASU has approached. Now, do you think there's not too much emotion attached to it? How do you look at it?
It's not really emotional, but it is strategic in the sense that in a republic, we can meet all the political parties which are recognized political parties and they have pressed forth their own argument. And the argument is that the rights of the indigenous people will be endangered by this Citizenship Amendment Bill. It is expected from the BJP that they confront this argument. But the argument that is coming from BJP is that this bill is not going to endanger anyone. But what the other side is saying is that if the bill is passed, then the guard will be lowered by the border security force, and the Bangladesh border will become more open to anyone who wants to intrude in this country. Now, this is a question of national security as well. How Bharatiya Janata Party meets this particular understanding of national security has to be seen. Now, as far as meeting with Rahul Gandhi is concerned, because Rahul Gandhi is a well-meaning politician, and the discussion that happened between Rahul Gandhi and Samud Jalda and others is certainly a good step in the sense of building up an argument. We have to look at the arguments and counter-arguments and have to find out a good solution to the entire issue. And in that sense, ASU's meeting with Rahul Gandhi or anyone else is certainly laudatory. And I believe that this strengthens this process of democratic negotiation.
So, Prasenjit, you are saying that there is no extra angle there. It is just a common meeting. They are meeting every political party, and Rahul Gandhi is one of them.
No, so meeting may be very special in the sense that Rahul Gandhi, being the representative of the largest opposition party of the country, the meeting with Rahul Gandhi assumes a greater significance than meeting with anyone else. Now, Rahul Gandhi's father did the Assam Accord, so Rahul Gandhi has an emotional connect. Certainly, they are very right in meeting Rahul Gandhi.
I will give full time to Mr. Swapnanil Barua to actually respond, because he has to respond. Welcome, veteran Congress leader, former Chief Minister, Mr. Tarun Gogoi. Welcome to the program. Mr. Gogoi, we are basically discussing that the meeting with Mr. Rahul Gandhi by the All Assam Students Union and the NESO has been criticized, or a lot of attention has been focused on this meeting. So basically the BJP is saying that since 855 people lost their lives during the Assam agitation, the Congress was in power, why should the student leaders go and meet Rahul Gandhi? So this, not all, some of the political leaders are making this kind of an assessment. So how do you look at it? The Congress plays a key role in the Rajya Sabha.
This is definitely, it is a most irresponsible statement. It is nothing but a sign of nervousness. BJP is nervous that all the political parties and the ASU, the NESO, and all the intellectuals met the Rahul Gandhi, the president of AICC. They are nervous now. You see, Assam Accord was signed with whom? Assam Accord was signed with ASU. In spite of the fact, yes, more than 800 people were, they sacrificed their life. Large number of congressmen also had to sacrifice their life. In spite of all this, Rajiv Gandhi took initiative, and that Assam Accord was signed with the AGP, or the ASU. Same thing, NRC. NRC also, it is Congress. I myself took initiative, and I talked to Samujal Bhattacharya. Then we went to Delhi, held a meeting with Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh. Then we have been a good relation with ASU. We had a relation even with the Alpha, who were dead against us. We did talk with BPF also. They were dead against us. Our job is, we are committed to democracy. Democracy means we must listen to the voices of the people. We must listen to the voices of dissent also. It shows they are dictator.
Mr. Gogoi,
it shows
Mr.
their
Gogoi,
dictatorial attitude, their narcissism.
Mr. Gogoi,
they want to.
What would you like to tell Mr. Rahul Gandhi and your national leaders? Because during the Lok Sabha, the Congress staged a walkout, but this time, everybody, the ASU has requested that they should not walk out, they should stay in the House, they should stay in the Rajya Sabha and vote against the bill. Is this your stand as well?
Definitely they will vote. Rahul Gandhi has made it very clear. There is no ambiguity. Yes, Lok Sabha is a different thing. Lok Sabha, we didn't have a number. Rajya Sabha, yes, we have a numbers, along with other opposition party also. So that's why, you see, the role of the Lok Sabha and the role in the Rajya Sabha is a different. Definitely, we'll vote against it. We'll see that it is not passed, and we are committed to it. And that's the reason for which, you see, all these NESO, ASO, everybody they met, and they requested. Not only requested, definitely they will request. And before that also we have decided, you see, that we will vote against the bill. We are happy that all these party also, they have requested Rahul Gandhi also. It is a good sign that Rahul Gandhi is committed to his father's Assam Accord also, then NRC also.
Okay, I'll come to you, Mr. Tarun Gogoi. I'll come to you in a minute, Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee. But Mr. Swapnil Barua, why is it that your party is singling out this one meeting between the ASU-NESO delegation with Mr. Rahul Gandhi and not commenting on their meeting with Chandrababu Naidu? They have met with Mr. Nitish Kumar, they have met with Swagata Roy, they have met with Uddhav Thackeray, the Shiv Sena chief, they have met with many others. So why is your party singling out this meeting with Rahul Gandhi? After all, he is also a political leader from one main opposition party in the country.
Well, I think the single issue would be that we are seeing photographs of the meeting with Rahul Gandhi, but we are not seeing any information on the other meetings with the other leaders.
But why not? The Uddhav Thackeray meeting photograph was very widely splashed in the newspapers.
See the gap in between that and see the participation of the
I think
groups
that is a very
through.
flimsy argument. You have to give a more solid argument, Mr. Swapnil Barua.
And secondly, the strange bedfellows that they are making is that, see, the political opposition to the bill and the political opposition to the bill, the groups, how do they gel with each other in such a context? We understand that there is a political opposition to the whole thing. They should have remained on their own instead of allying
so what
with
do
a
you
political.
mean? Are you suggesting that the agitation, the movement against the Citizenship Amendment Bill is being instigated or backed by the Congress? Congress is also opposed to the Citizenship Amendment Bill. Do you see a broad linkage there? What is it you were saying?
Well, although we cannot come out very clearly with this, but we have every reason to feel that they are making strange bedfellows here in the...
Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, this is a very serious allegation, serious insinuation actually, indirectly. The BJP spokesman, Mr. Swapnil Barua, is saying that strange bedfellows. So he is still maintaining, the party is still maintaining the stand. They are still surprised that ASU has gone and meet Congress leader Rahul Gandhi.
See, during the last Lok Sabha poll, the people of Assam, all Assam students Union, we had requested the people to vote against Congress misrule and to form a Narendra Modi-led government. Why? Our stand is very clear. Then in the last election also, there is a commitment by the Sarvananda Sunwal-led party and the whole team that they will implement Assam Accord in a letter and spirit. It is there in their vision document. There is not a single word regarding the protection of Hindu Bangladesh in Assam. They have committed to protect the interests of the indigenous people. So we had requested them, all the people, to vote for them. So government was formed. Now after formation of the government, there is a U-turn. Now I would like to clarify one thing. It is not ASU, NESO. The 7 states of Northeast.
Once again, go to Mr. Tarun Gogoi. Mr. Gogoi, you know, this issue has now been politicized. There are 2 clear-cut streams. There are 2 broad spectrums of thought. One set is opposing the bill. Your party is one of them. And the other voice, of course, is in support of the bill. So do you think at the end of the day, this is going to be one of the major election issues in 2019? We are going to see the the politics of citizenship peaking in not just Assam but the entire Northeast. What is your personal assessment?
Definitely it is going to be a main issue. How the BJP has betrayed not only these issues, they betrayed in every issue. They promised Acha Din, they promised 2 crore jobs. In Assam also 25 lakhs of jobs for 5 years, checking the price.
Can
and
we, can we
detecting
confine
and
ourselves
deporting
to,
the foreigners.
can we
Now,
confine
instead
ourselves
of
to this
detecting
debate,
and
Mr.
deporting,
Gogoi? Very humbly,
instead of
very humbly, I
no,
request
definitely.
you. Yes.
You see, this is the reason for is a betrayed, and today they are accusing the Asu, Nesu, is why they had gone. It is because of the wrong policy, you see, initiated by the BJP. It is because of them. Others, they were with them. They were the allies. Why their own Asu, who worked for them, who asked the people of Assam, voted for them, and according to Asus or whatever may be,
Okay.
the people of Assam, they voted for the Modi, and today, or Sarbanan Sonowal, today they betrayed. This betrayal has compelled them to go to all the parties. Otherwise, there was no need to go to. So definitely, it is going to be a major issue.
I will expect
Besides,
two
also other
responses to
issues
this.
are also there.
I will come to you for an independent assessment, Dr. Prasenjit Biswas. I will seek two responses. First, Swapnanil Barua, and then, of course, Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee. Swapnanil, how would you respond? You said that all these organizations were your allies, they were at least soft towards the BJP, and now they were forced to seek the help of other parties because of wrongdoings by the BJP and your government. That is the general sum total of what Mr. Gogoi has just said. How do you respond?
Well, the response, I think, is just a few days away, as I might say. See, we are a political party. We will be going to the people very soon. And if we feel that we are not doing something which is in favor, we'll be doing harikiri for ourselves. So I suppose in the overall...
So you believe in the ballot?
Yes, obviously, as a democratic party, we have to believe in the ballot. And I'm sure that we will definitely not commit suicide by going into the election fray by taking up issues which the people ultimately may not like us and throw us out of power.
Okay.
So
now,
we have our own assessment of the situation.
very brief but very important and very bold comment, full of confidence by BJP spokesman BJP spokesman Mr. Swapnanil Barua. Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee, basically Mr. Swapnanil Barua is saying that okay, we are not so concerned because we have faith in the people, they will all again vote for the BJP. He has not said directly, but that is what he is saying. We have won the Panchayat elections, we have won the Dima Hasao elections, we have won the all the autonomous council elections, missing Tiwa and others. So they are saying, so they does not seem to be, the BJP is absolutely confident that despite the agitation, the electoral verdict will be a different story. But is it about electoral politics, or is it about the future of the people of Assam and the state itself?
It is about the future of the indigenous people of Assam and Northeast. See, this bill will dilute the spirit of Assam Accord. It will dilute the spirit of the Assam Accord. It will derail the process of updating NRC. If the bill comes, then it will destroy the process of updating NRC. So, how we can accept? Now, okay, BJP is not respectful to the indigenous people. That's fine. And so they are making their own vote bank. They are planning to have their own vote bank to marginalize the democratic views of the indigenous people.
But
like Tripuris.
Yes, I think nobody wants Assam to be converted into another Tripura. Certainly not you, certainly not me, certainly I'm sure the panelists in the studio, including Swapnanil Barua. Yes, but my question is to you, Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee, why is it, I'll ask the same question to Mr. Torun Gogoi, I'm coming to you in 1 minute, same question. Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee, how do you then, what is your answer? BJP is winning election after election in Assam. They won the Panchayat polls, they won the Dima Hasao election, they won the Autonomous Council election. And many will argue that these are different elections and voting behavior in State Assembly and Lok Sabha are going to be different, or they are always different. How do you respond, Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee?
See, we are not concerned about the political chemistry and permutation combination. We are concerned about the protection of language, culture and identity of the indigenous people of Assam and Northeast. We are focused. And the solution lies in Assam Accord for the case of Assam. And for the Northeast, we need separate constitutional status for whole of Northeast.
Absolutely. Mr. Torun Gogoi, the same question to you. You are a veteran in electoral politics. since 1971. You have seen it all, Mr. Torun Gogoi. Why is it that you know, the BJP has come to win 3 to 4 local elections in the middle of the Citizenship Amendment Bill agitation?
You see, local elections are different. You see, when we were power, all the election we won. Even last time also, why we lost in parliamentary election, why we lost in assembly election. But if you see, whether district council election, whether Dima Hasao election, whether the tribal areas, we won all the election. Then how we lost 2014 election, how we lost 2016. So these are the different election, different issues will come up. Forget about Assam. Today Modi himself is a Sikhi. He is not coming to power even in the center.
Okay, we'll have to wait and watch. Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mahanta, Mr. Mahanta, there are 2 distinct groups. As I was asking this question earlier, Mr. Torun Gogoi, I request you to stay for 5 more minutes. I request you to stay on for 5 more minutes. Let me quickly go to Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mahanta. Yes, there are 2 distinct groups now, Mr. Mahanta. One is against the Citizenship Amendment Bill and the other in favor of it. Now, the Northeast seems to be absolutely polarized, at least on the issue of this Citizenship Amendment Bill. Mr. Mahanta.
That is the strategy of the BJP, because they want to polarize the people and want to use them as a vote bank. This is the main issue. Not for the development of our country, India. Only
Right.
they are trying to bring these people from Pakistan and Bangladesh. Then if they entered India, then they will be going to find out their shelter in Assam, because geographically and climatically, Assam is favorite place for them. About 1 crore 90 lakhs Hindu minority, religious minority peoples are in the Bangladesh as per their census report.
Right.
If Government of India is going to allow them to enter India, then they will be going to swarm out Assam, indigenous people of Assam as like Tripura. Therefore, people
Absolutely.
should oppose it.
Absolutely. Now, Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, you see, in 2016, the BJP got a massive mandate in Assam. Okay, there were 5 MLAs. Now, their strength in the 126-member assembly rose to 61. It's a massive, almost, they were almost reaching the magic figure on their own. Now, it's the same set of people who are coming out to the streets, largely, to oppose the Citizenship Amendment Bill. So, is it that, are you going to accept that nobody is understanding the Citizenship Amendment Bill and that it's only the BJP which is understanding the bill and saying that it is not going to harm anybody, and the thousands of people who are agitating on the streets are unnecessarily fearing or unnecessarily apprehensive about the implications or impact of the bill? Is anybody buying this argument?
In a democracy, we have to take into account everyone on board. Every kind of fear and apprehension needs to be addressed. The apprehensions that are raised by large number of people in relation to the bill has to be addressed in the process of making it into law, which is not done. Rather, xenophobia is increasing, racism is increasing, a certain kind of othering is going on, and a certain target has been created out of the bill. That is completely wrong. On the other side, BJP is also a divided house. Look at the Assembly Speaker, what he said. Look at Senior Atul Bora, what he said. Look at many other Rituparna, what he said.
But those are very few. These are
BJP,
very few people.
Inside BJP, there is a voice of dissent against the bill.
Very small section.
Whatever. Truth sometimes lie with the minority. How is BJP tackling its own house, the divided opinion that it has? Similarly, at the national level also, BJP has different opinions. Everyone doesn't speak in the same voice. So the concern is people's concern. We should not allow northeastern region to be a hotbed of all kinds of infiltration. and all kinds of illegal immigration. That has to be addressed in the process of making the bill into the law. Similarly, the West Bengal border is also very porous.
Yeah.
We should not allow such a massive influx in West Bengal as well.
I
But
will-
unless these issues are tackled in the process of
Right.
making and drafting the bill, the concerns will rise higher. People's
Absolutely.
opinion will
I
go
will-
against a straightforward understanding of the bill.
Very true, very true. I will come for a detailed response from Mr. Swapnil Barua, but Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee, before I go for a very quick break, the same question, the BJP thinks that only the BJP is saying that nobody has any cause for worry. We are going to take care of the interest of the people of Assam and the rest of the northeastern region. Indigenous people have nothing to fear. Is it that only BJP is understanding that the bill is not going to harm anybody and all the thousands of people who are agitating on the streets are unnecessarily fearful? Are you going to accept this argument?
Not at all. Not at all. Except BJP, most of the political parties, they have opposed this bill. And see, the AGP, who were the partner of the Sonowal-led government, I must tell that I must appreciate the bold stand taken by the president of AGP, Mr. Atul Bora, and working president Keshav Mohanto, and the Fanibhushan Chaudhary. They have resigned from the ministry, and AGP had dissociated from the alliance. So it is the fate of the coalition government of the state of Assam. And the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, I am repeating again, because Karnal Sangma Sahab, he had taken a very strong and loud stand. He is the first in Northeast who had taken a very firm stand. Then Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram. Now the Manipur government have said exclude Manipur. The Nagaland government, they have taken on the same line. So the whole Northeast, the seventh state of Northeast is now shouting that this bill must go. So it's a threat to the identity of the culture, language, and identity of the indigenous people of Assam and Northeast. The central must they must realize, but unfortunately, the central rulers, they don't think there is a part of the country beyond Calcutta. They don't think we are part of the country, so they are giving us political injustice. In Congress regime also, as you have discussed, yes, during that time we won't forget the Assam agitation regime of the Congress ruler. And regarding the NRC also, the Congress had filed a petition in the Supreme Court to enroll the names whose names are there up to 2014. We won't forget. But now we need to stop this bill. What is the chemistry? And the chemistry is very clear. We will prevent it in the Rajya Sabha. And the BJP party, they are always taking a U-turn. JPC is a half report. The Assam Accord, they have committed in the vision document, but they are not implementing. So, by with the help of Hindu Bangladeshi, how they can protect the interests of the indigenous people of Assam? We have seen the fate in Tripura. The indigenous Tripuri, with the help of Hindu Bangladeshis, whether they are minority or majority.
Okay.
It's a absurd
Dr. Bhattacharjee, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you. I'll come back.
This bill must go.
I'll have to go for a very quick break. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Mr. Prafula Kumar Mahanta, I'm coming straight to you. Why are you or the AGP actually worried? What is the exact cause for worry? Is it over the proposal to grant citizenship to a certain section of Bangladeshis, or is it the aggressive politics over the bill itself? What worries you the most, Mr. Prafula Kumar Mahanta?
Probably you know that more than about 6 lakhs Tamil refugees took place in south. They migrated from Sri Lanka. They are Hindus, but Government of India not mention anything about them. Why? If people they are more concerned about Bangladesh, because Bangladesh population is more than them. On the other hand, at the time of the which is known as the Manor Akraman. At that time, lot of Assamese people, they entered Myanmar and they settled there. More than 7 villages are there. And the government of India are not thinking to bring back them to their own area, in our area. Then what is the need for the government of India to concern more about the Bangladeshi people in Bangladesh? They knows that after 6 year long Assam movement, we lost 855 people. They became Shohid. And they also, it is known that the Shohid Purial, family of the Shohid Purial, they returned the recognition given by the government of Assam and the government of India. Then why they given more importance for Bangladeshi people? Because they have already lost 3 states election, and their only hope it is West Bengal.
Okay.
Because therefore Prime Minister, Home Minister all are busy with West Bengal. They want to win more MP seat in the West Bengal area, and this is their political agenda.
Okay, now Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee, I will come to you as well for the response, Mr. Swapnil Barua. Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee, I think Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mohanto has raised a very interesting point. He said that there are 7 Assamese villages inside Myanmar that had, that shifted there, they fled and inside Myanmar during the Burmese invasion. Now, why is the government not taking any measures to bring these people back home, unite them with their brethren, kinsfolk on this side, and why are they interested in conferring citizenship to Bangladeshis? So this is a point which Mr. Prafulla Kumar Mohanto has raised. Would you like to react to that? What are your thoughts?
It is BJP party's vote bank politics, clearly. They want to create their own vote bank to marginalize the democratic voice of indigenous people of Assam and Northeast. See, according to information that is available to us, the Ministry of Home Affairs, the Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Law and Justice, the several intelligence agencies, they had given their opinion against this bill. So this news has appeared in the paper also.
Yeah.
Despite of all this thing, they are imposing this bill on us. See, JPC report is not a foolproof. They, without visiting 7 states, how they can submit a report without visiting Tripura, Mizoram, Garo Hills, Nagaland, Manipur, Arunachal? How they can submit this bill?
I am diverting a bit, Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee. Since you have met every political party, now the Samajwadi Party and the Bahujan Samaj Party in Uttar Pradesh are a major force. They have come together to fight the 2019 elections. Have you approached the BSP and the SP?
Yes, we'll approach all. We'll approach all. On behalf of us, the representative was discussing with them. And recently, we had a meeting with the Northeast Regional Parties Forum under the leadership of Cornet Sangma in Delhi. And on behalf of them, the Honorable Chief Minister Meghalaya is in touch with all political parties. So it's a concerted effort to defeat this bill. So the ASU and NESO is in touch with the Samajwadi Party and others, and we'll talk to them. We'll talk to everybody. So that we are seeking everybody's help.
No.
It is not the issue of Assam and North, it's a issue of the country.
No. Swapnil Barua, do you think the BJP has somewhere miscalculated the impact of such a proposal? Because as we have been seeing, it's not just Samujal Bhattacharjee saying, but we have been seeing the developments in the past couple of the fast-paced political developments across the country in the past couple of weeks. There are platforms and alliances forming. The Northeast regional parties, which are otherwise members of the Northeast Democratic Alliance, are also meeting separately, indicating that they might form a separate platform. Now, this Citizenship Amendment Bill, do you think has blown out of proportion? I mean, has gone out of your control, not blown, I'm sorry, gone out of control? You never thought that it will be such a mass-based kind of a movement that will spread across the northeastern region. Even the BJP government in Manipur, we have just got a breaking story that the Biren Singh government has once again reiterated that they will oppose the bill. So, were you prepared for this kind? Were you taken aback?
Well, yes and no. I think basically the issue started off on application, as far as my information goes,
Yeah.
that the genesis of the bill was on the 35,000 applications that had been filed with the government of India seeking citizenship and extending there.
Yeah.
And yes, in a stand, in a way, it has gone quite big. But the issue remains is that shall we, in the context of Assam, with the approaching election,
Yeah.
and with so much of indigenous people being motivated against the bill, or rather they are having certain apprehensions which we are trying to clarify.
Motivated by whom?
Motivated by the bill itself, or maybe the people who are spearheading the agitation against the bill, has possibly created a situation where this kind of social instability portents are there, definitely, which is definitely not welcome. And
Okay.
so, in that context, we feel that the bill will take its own course of time, but politics apart, I think before an election, all political parties will look for issues, and here is the issue possibly which the opposition has found out in the absence of any other issue against the BJP.
But Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, you know, it is beyond electoral politics. This issue is not limited to politics. Governments will come, governments will go. But at the end of the day, if you have a piece of law, if the entire people of the Northeast are opposed to this bill, means there must be something in it. There is genuine cause for fear and apprehension. You know, BJP has its own argument, we respect that. Everybody, because lawmakers' main job is to come up with bill. We also have to say that, you know, the BJP government in Assam and elsewhere have also elected by the people in a constitutional and a democratic manner. But their job of the lawmakers is to make bills. But if the common people feel that that particular bill is against the interest of the community, they also have the right to oppose, as Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee and his group and everybody is opposing, isn't it, Prasenjit Biswas?
Yes.
Is it not beyond electoral politics?
I mean, no, right now the context is that of electoral politics. In the election preparation, BJP, right, the other day the Prime Minister in Thakurnagar address have mentioned that the bill is going to become a law. And we get to hear on 12th of February it is going to come in Rajya Sabha. Now, despite all these oppositions, despite all the counter arguments, has the government gone completely deaf and dumb? Are they suffering from some kind of a syndrome which is incurable? If people in Northeast are not at all ready to accept the content of the bill, if they feel that bill will generate a certain kind of insecurity and will increase vociferous tendencies in the Northeast, what is the heck of pursuing this bill in Rajya Sabha? Even in the select committee meeting with Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, they agreed that the bill will not come. Now, why again they are raking up this bill? What is the particular political calculation and gambit that they have? I don't understand it. As far as Bangladeshi Hindus are concerned, no Bangladeshi Hindu requires any citizenship at this point of time. In West Bengal, which has the largest amount of Bangladeshi Hindus, have already got some kind of citizenship. They are voters, they have their other cards. In Assam, there are very few such cases. In an estimation, it is only 137 cases in Assam. But why then this bill is brought? Is it for West Bengal? If it is brought for West Bengal, then in the bill there is no guarantee of citizenship. Whom is this bill serving? I don't really understand. So neither common sense nor political logic nor the welfare of Northeastern region and West Bengal are certainly not at all addressed in the process of writing this bill. So what is this bill meant for? Is it meant for communal polarization? For an independent, neutral looking citizen like me, it looks to be having that seed of communal division in the bill. Hindu, Muslim, Bengali, Assamese, all kinds of divisions. Why such a division is being played out? Is it in the interest of the country? If we are giving the slogan country first, then in whose interest this bill is mooted? Therefore, I am not very sure that this bill is going to serve any purpose. The intent of the bill and the content of the bill are against completely people's interest. Therefore, I don't think bill should be brought in
Dr.
Rajya Sabha.
Bhattacharjee, how do you look at it?
See, before I come to your question, we must say that the Honorable Chief Minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumar, he was the first Chief Minister of the country who had extended their support for the cause of the people of Assam and Northeast. He don't have any political interest in the state of Assam and Northeast. But he is the first Chief Minister of the country and he is a strong ally of the BJP. That Uddhav Thackerayji. He don't have any political interest in the case of Assam and Northeast, but he is a strong ally of BJP. They are opposing because They are shouting, they are taking a stand for the interest of the country than the Chandrababu Naidu. So all these leaders, they have extended their support for the cause of Assam and Northeast because it will harm the country. This bill will harm the country.
Mr. Prafula Kumar Mahanta, the BJP is saying it would not do anything against the interest of the people of Assam or the Northeast. Are you convinced? And if not, why not? You know, because the responsible leaders in the BJP are saying that there is no cause for worry. The Chief Minister of Assam has been saying a number of times that you have nothing to worry. Then why do you think people in the region are not accepting this argument or this assurance?
I think that people should be not going to accept their argument. Therefore, this Sankar Sangha, this a cultural organization or religious organization, socio-cultural organization mainly. Their conference, 88th conference is going on at Morigaon. They took the decision not to invite the Prime Minister to their convention. Therefore, peoples of Assam is not convincing. BJP is not able to convince the people of Assam.
Okay.
And the people of Assam don't want to allow these Bangladeshi people to enter Assam and settle here.
Okay, Sapnil Barua, I mean, responsible people within your party are saying that there is no need to worry. We are also been elected by you guys, you people. We are from here. There is no cause for worry. But still, the agitation is only intensifying day by day in different forms. Do you think, and there are now, of late, responsible leaders within your party are saying that there are third forces behind this organized Citizenship Amendment Bill agitation. Is it as simple as that? Do you think it is possible? How are you assessing it?
Well, there's nothing really much to assess, but I think the apprehension factor is being played on by the people opposed to us, and this apprehension factor being such that Assam has this continuous apprehension ever since 1836, which has a legitimate reason to be there. But I feel that, as assured by the Honorable Chief Minister and other senior leaders of the party, they are people from this place. They have their future stake here, and it is not that they are outgoing people. They are all in their late 40s or early 50s, and they have a long innings to play. And considering all that, I definitely feel that maybe they are slightly slow in creating this atmosphere of confidence or not, or maybe there was a slightly late start in the whole reconciliation or consoling process, which I feel is this over the time or over the period will definitely be assuaged, and I think
absolutely,
and things will return to normal.
Absolutely.
Once it is
with this, I go for another short break. Stay on. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm going straight to Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee. Dr. Samujal Bhattacharjee, are you surprised that ASU is being politicized over this issue? Because, politicized in the sense that people are asking you, people in the BJP, as to why you have gone and met Rahul Gandhi. Do you think this is an attempt at politicizing the All Assam Students Union and organizations? Of course, the BJP has an answer to that. I'll ask Swapnil Barua for his response, but what do you think?
See, it's not a new thing for us because during the time of Assam movement also, there was very different designs to confuse the people. And there is a design to conspiracy to malign the image of ASU. It's not a new thing for us, but we are very transparent. NASO and ASU, we went to meet all the political parties. It's a continuous process. So, When we met the Honorable Chief Minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumarji, the first Chief Minister of the country who has extended full support to the cause of the people of Assam and Northeast, who is a strong ally of the BJP government.
Yeah.
He had extended support. So, what is their answer?
But-
the Uddhav Thackeray, the strong ally of BJP,
But-
he had extended support.
But
What is their answer?
why are you, but
So, we do
Dr.
not want
Bhattacharjee,
to, we do not want to go to the March shielding, see.
yes, yes, but why are you not seeking an appointment
We do
with
not want to play that politics.
No, but Dr. Bhattacharjee, why are you not seeking an appointment with the Prime Minister himself? Why don't you meet him face to face and explain your issues? Why is it not happening?
The respectable Prime Minister of country, Narendra Modi Sahab, in last 4.5 years, he's not giving appointment to the people of Assam and Northeast. ASU, NESO, we wanted to meet him. That is number one. In last 4.5 years, our Prime Minister could not find time to have a dialogue, discussion on the implementation of the Assam Accord, because Prime Minister is the signatory of the Assam Accord. In last occasion, different Prime Minister had whole meeting with all Assam students union regarding the implementation of Assam Accord. The NESO and ASU, we wanted to meet Prime Minister several times in last 4.5 years. But this Prime Minister is not meeting, this Prime Minister is not interested to have any dialogue.
Okay, now on this program, Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, you are a very responsible leader. You are a very, very responsible leader. You do not say things just like that. My question is, suppose the Prime Minister's office is to invite ASU and NESO for a meeting on this very, very burning topic of the Citizenship Amendment Bill. Will you be willing to go?
See, here the ASU and 30 ethnic organizations we are agitating, and NESO. So it is up to the Honorable Prime Minister how he reacts to the agitation of the people of Assam that is launched by ASU and 30 ethnic organizations and NESO. Let Honorable Prime Minister respond first.
Okay, the Honorable Prime
Because
Minister...
I must tell you, the Honorable Home Minister, Honorable High Minister, see, Honorable High Minister and I had a meeting over telephonic conversation, and Honorable Home Minister had said that they are willing to have solve this problem through dialogue. So I had expressed our mind, the people's mind, that CAB must go. So Honorable Home Minister had expressed his desire. Now it's all depend upon the government,
Right.
whether they want to scrap this bill, CAB or not.
We are having
Just depend upon them.
We are having this debate on a day, Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, when the Prime Minister is here. The Prime Minister is here. He is inaugurating a lot of mega projects starting tomorrow morning in Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and Tripura. And we have the BJP spokesman in the panel. If he can channelize, maybe you can have a direct meeting. Who knows? The Prime Minister might invite you at the end of the day. But what are your concluding remarks, Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee? I will go to every panelist for their concluding remarks. I am running short of time. How do you like to end this discussion?
See, before that I must tell you that any invitation that must come to ASU, 38 organization and NESO. I should be very clear on that because we are jointly agitating. Number two, the CAB must go. Otherwise, the movement will continue throughout Assam, throughout Northeast.
Absolutely. Very clear cut there. CAB must go. CAB must go. There is no compromise on that. And the invitation, if at all, from the Prime Minister has to come to not just one organization, but ASU, NESO and all the 30 other organizations. That is what Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee, absolutely clear as always. Now, Mr. Prafula Kumar Mahanta, your last words. You led the ASU. You were a signatory to the accord. Do you think that the ASU has been dragged into some kind of politics, that confrontation, that the BJP is directly in confrontation with the ASU? How do you look at it, Mr. Mahanta?
In the last election, they took help from ASU also, and all various organizations from not only Northeast, from India. And now ASU fight genuine causes, because ASU is an independent student organization, no political biasness, and therefore they should better to not place the bill in the floor of the Rajya Sabha.
Absolutely, absolutely. They should not place the bill on the floor of the Rajya Sabha. I'll come to Prasenjit for the last words, but before wrap up by you, Mr. Swapnil Barua. Do you think the Prime Minister should invite ASU, NESO and the 30 organizations? What do you think? And are you going to send across this message to your party leaders?
Well, I think on his 17th visit, the Honorable Prime Minister is well aware of the situation in Assam, and I am sure as a long experienced political hand, he will also take his own decisions. And now that we have got a issue, or I wouldn't say issue, now that we have got a feeler.
But let us be very clear. Dr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee has said that if the Prime Minister's office invites ASU, NESO and the 30 organizations, they may be willing to discuss and at least have a face-to-face discussion. No, after all, they are responsible student leaders from our region, and he is the duly elected Prime Minister of this country. So why not? There should be a meeting between the two sides.
Yes, the option is definitely there, and now that the issue has been opened, I think I'm sure listeners and the concerned people will be picking up a cue from this discussion.
Yes.
And really taking
and the timing is just right. You having been present in the studio, heard Mr. Samujjal Bhattacharjee directly. I think it is your duty and responsibility to take it up to the top brass of your party. Whatever happens after that is a different story. What are your concluding remarks, Dr. Prasenjit?
My worry is that the bill is going to come in Rajya Sabha, and once it comes in the Rajya Sabha, there will be a lot of arm twisting. Things will get distorted. There will be murky politics in Rajya Sabha. And that concern actually remains in my mind. And on the other side of it, the draft of the bill is deeply problematic, because those who apply under the bill will be subjected to the clause 6 of the Citizenship Act of 1955, which actually saves Assam Accord and also does not save Assam Accord. Okay. So bill is very contradictory in legal term. As a legal scholar, I can see this.
Okay, lot of issues there. It's a complex subject, but this is not the last word yet. We are going to see a lot of discussions, debates. The agitations are also, of course, and the ball is in the court of the government. We'll have to keep a close watch as to how the Narendra Modi government deals with this very, very sensitive issue ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. On this note, I end this edition of Northeast Tonight. I thank all my panelists for participating in this very engaging discussion. Thanks and good night.